open it, it gives you two values, two columns, X and Y column. But we want to give it the proper headings for them. So the X was our independent variable, which was launch height.
How'd you open the settings?
What's that?
How'd you open the settings?
Oh, I just double clicked on the X.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and the units in meter. Yeah, you guys can share, yeah. Okay, and the Y values are range. And again, I'm modifying these headers. Brady, can you change the closed door, please? I'm modifying these headers by double-clicking on them. So, guys, quiet, please. In Excel, what I'm going to do is copy the launch heights. Okay, I'm going to copy that into the first column. And I can copy the average range, okay? The average range, not any of the individual runs, just the average set. Okay, Control C is to copy. Paste them into the range. Now I want everybody to find this button at the top. Okay, and it's looks like a little arrow with the table beside it. Okay, it opens up what's called the data browser. And what that can do is just it allows you to add more columns. Because what we're going to need is a column for the x-axis uncertainty and another column for the y-axis uncertainty. So in here it says new manual column. And I'm calling it short form X uncertainty because that's the x-axis uncertainty. Now, whether you copy it from Excel or not, this is the 0.001. Okay, and that's all the way down. And I'm going to create a y-axis uncertainty, and that one's based on the random uncertainty values that we calculated from our ranges. And again, I gave it the short name Y uncertainty, Y-U-N-C. And those I'm going to copy and paste from the random uncertainty calculations that we did in Excel. And I'll give you guys a minute to get caught up. So now we've got the data entered. Guys. Alright, so now we've got the data entered. You can see down, it tried to populate it down the little corner, but we can actually tell it more specifically how to scale the axis. So if we right-click on anywhere in the y-axis area, you can do graph options. Okay, that's fine. You want to change the scaling for the X and the Y axis to auto scale. Alright, so again, that's right click and I clicked on graph options. The X axis is down at the bottom, the Y axis is up here. And you want to change the scaling to auto scale. And that way it fits all 5 of your points in there. Okay, so I right-clicked, graph options, and I changed the scaling to auto scale. Now, if I double click on one of these points, again, this is just kind of housekeeping, but Logger Pro defaults to like a really silly kind of point. It does a dot with a circle around it. Okay, see how it's an empty circle? I'd rather have a filled circle, and you can change the color to make it darker, you know, print it out in blue. Okay, and I got to there by double clicking on any one of the points that you got. That way it just lets you see it a little bit better. Okay, I double clicked on any one of the points, and I changed it to a filled circle, and changed the color. But that's just housekeeping. It'll allow you to see what I'm doing a little bit better. Alright, the next thing that we have to do... Oh, yeah, you want to uncheck connect points. I'll show you on my screen. If your points are connected, we don't want that. So again, you right-click, graph options, and see how there's a connect points under the graph options tab? You want to make sure that's unchecked. Okay? Alright. The next thing that we have to do is add our error bars, or our uncertainty bars. So I think it's under graph options again. Nope, sorry, give me a second here. I have to find where we do the error bars. I forget for 2 seconds here. That's it. Okay. Sorry, I figured it out. So right-click anywhere on the graph, and instead of graph options, it's column options. So let's start with the x-axis. Okay, let's start with the launch height. All right, if we click on the launch height, it's going to give us another window that allows